Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is Alexis Arcade, and today is a beautiful day to not be outside, but instead to be back here in the ARK Dev Kit to take a look at the final creature that is set to be coming out in patch 254, going to drop, well, today, January 20th, but we'll see when it actually comes out. And if you're watching this in the future, congratulations, you already have this creature. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the Ammonite. There it is right behind me, and look at the colors of those shells. I'm excited for these creatures to come out, mainly just to see the variations in their shells. So they're really, really neat. These guys are actually, well, they resemble a Nautilus, and when I was looking what the difference between a Nautilus and an Ammonite is, because I was like, aren't they pretty much this one and the same? Well, an Ammonite is actually long extinct and known to have these more distinct patterns on their shells, where Nautilus are actually still around today and their shells are not as intricate as these guys are. So that was like the two biggest differences that I can find, especially being that one is alive and one is long dead. So with these animations, this one right here in the ARK Dev Kit was actually under two different animations called the Hurt and the Call for Help. So I'm not sure which one it actually is, and you'll understand the Call for Help thing here in a second. And then this animation is just the forward swim animation, which you can see it's just jetting itself along. So let's go ahead now and turn to the dossier for more information on this creature. Wild. Usually found in the deepest parts of the water around the island, the Ammonite has a strange relationship with the other creatures of the deep. It must do something beneficial for them, since every nearby sea creature defends it when it's attacked. What this distinct symbiosis is based on, alas, I have not yet discovered. Ammonite has also made its way into the deeper parts of underwater caves. Even within these caves, the creature will draw attention if assaulted, making harvesting its resource-rich shell a tricky proposition depending on what other dangers may be lurking nearby. Domesticated. Like many of the untameable ocean dwellers, Ammonite still has enough utility to be a valuable hunting target. If a tribe is willing to risk the wrath of nearby would-be predators, Ammonite bile can be harvested from its corpse's innards. The bile can be worked over with other chemicals to make many powerful concoctions, usually antidotes against the most powerful poisons and illnesses. Its shell, meanwhile, is rich in rare materials, presumable due to the creature's unique place among the island's food chain. So, what this means is I'm not sure if we're going to be having more poisons or illnesses come out. Also, what new materials might be coming out with this creature. The wiki says that it will drop oil, and that is definitely something I was wondering about. But they're talking about all the rich resources of the shell. So is the shell, like, is that it? Is it going to be oil, or is it going to be something else? As well as the poisons and illnesses, you know, I've actually never been sick in ARK. Like, I've never gotten poisoned. I've never gotten stuck. Well, that's not true. I get poisoned all the time by the, but I'm thinking of the leeches. I've never had the issues there. So we'll see how powerful the antidote or how it all works out, and what other quote-unquote chemicals that you're going to be mixing with these guys. I don't know if they mean like narcotics or something like that. But that is just something that we'll have to wait and see for the game. So let me know what you guys think of these. They are untameable, as it said, even though there's like a domesticated part. I would have left that out of the wiki, not just said, like, I don't know, untameable. But yeah, so that is it for the Ammonite, you guys. Like I said, let me know what you think. And I am so excited for these colorful shells. I think they're going to be really cool. You know what would be awesome is if you could just like pick up the shell and use it as a decoration. Or if there was one of these guys as like a massive boss. I guess we have the squid now, but the squids aren't bosses. These guys, mainly just because I want the shell. Anyway, I've gone on long enough about the shell, you guys. If you liked the video or found it informative, please leave a comment or a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. That way you know when I put out a new video, and I will see you later. Bye!